Hey everybody, this is Laddie the Outcast. Welcome back to Let's Play Dark Cloud 2. Last episode we started exploring Starlight Canyon, and in this episode we're going to be continuing our exploration. Oh, and just so you know, this dungeon is larger than anyone we've been in previously, since it has a lot of split paths. Only two that we need to worry about, but like I said, this dungeon's fairly long, so let's get started. Fire and ice don't mix. That they don't. Unless you're looking to get water, then they mix.
Seemed to be suffering. When I saw her like that, Mother, I remembered back to when you nursed me when I was sick. Mother, am I going to die?
Don't be silly. Of course you won't die.
But my head, it feels so faint. It's too late, Mother. Call a priest.
Don't worry, sweetheart. Just rest and you'll feel better soon. And anyway, it's the priest's day off today. So if you don't hang on a bit longer, you won't be able to go to heaven.
What? That stinks.
Alright, so now we actually get to see Max's mother's face for the first time. But anyway, as the floor's name suggests, we'll be fighting some elemental monsters here. Magic Crystal first thing. Yeah, like I said, most of the monsters in this dungeon tend to get crowded in large groups, so... Don't... What? Open the chest, Max. Orange paint? Anything down there? No, just a rock. I won't go out of my way for every single little stone. Alright, another masked tribesman. Ah, I see we got one of those coin things over there. More orange paint. Are you gonna be orange paint too? No, you're gonna be black paint. Orange and black, orange and black. That's the color for some football team, but I don't keep up with football, so... I'm sure somebody will tell me. Another repair powder. Alright. You guys might... Oh! We're fighting these guys already? Okay then, I'm actually going to go around, because those are big guys, and you really don't want to get sandwiched between them. Let's see, is there anything down that way? No. Oh, actually yes there is, there's a treasure chest down there. Alright. Let's see what's in here. Probably a map or something. Flame crystal. Can use as many crystals as I can get. Free crystals are free. Oh, I can't go around. Oh well. Alright, here's two of the new enemies that we can fight here. We have Ice Gemron, and his buddy back there, the red one, is a Fire Gemron. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't look like I'll be able to kill them individually, because the Ice Gemron went and got himself stuck. Oh, okay, come on. Gemrons have two attacks. They can either spit a ball of whatever element they happen to be aligned with at you, or they will do a rolling tackle attack, which will carry you quite a fair distance. And the nice thing about that rolling tackle is that it brings them down to your level, so if you can get them to do it, you can actually get them within melee strike range. You just want to wait until after they do their little spit attack, because they'll almost always use the tackle and follow up with a spit. But yeah, these guys are not really that threatening unless they're in large groups. So, come on. Alright. And now, given the name, Fire and Ice Don't Mix, I want to say that the enemy that we're looking for that has the key is going to be one of the two Gemrons. Alright, these are Elphus. These guys are basically the same thing as Linda, only common enemies now. And no, you cannot get the brave little Linda scoop from these guys, even though they have the exact same attack pattern. And just like Linda, you cannot block either of their attacks. Seeing as how there's a group of them. There's two, and if I get too close to one, it'll tick off the other. I'm actually going to kill one with the ride pod, and then show you guys how you can fight them without the ride pod on the second one. Let me move. Alright. Now, there's two ways you can fight these guys on foot. If you guys really aren't feeling comfortable doing this, you can always use the ride pod, which I think that's technically what you're supposed to do. But there's two ways you can fight these guys on foot. Well, you could always throw a rock at them, but that was just a convenience. Alright, the first way to do it is to try and get behind them. This really works. Oh, it's only really effective if you have a really fast-swinging weapon, because when they stop, you can hit them a few times. Or if you're feeling really risky, because, well, as you can see, this really only works if you're not in an area that's a bunch of narrow passageways. So if you want to try and play it a little bit safer while also being a little risky, you can hold a charge attack and wait for them to do their little swing. If I could actually pull it off right. But yeah, generally, unless you've got one cornered like that, moving around it and waiting for it to do the swing and hitting its behind while it's doing that is generally a smart strategy. If you want to fight it on foot, that is. But generally this takes a while, and unfortunately we will have to do this later, so to save time I'm just going to kill this thing with the ride pod. And the reason I'm showing you guys how to do that, alright, we got the giant meat, but the reason I'm showing you guys how to do that is because there is a dungeon floor later where they're going to force us to fight those things on foot, and it's almost exclusively those guys on that floor. So I'm going to clear all the monsters out, and if there's any new enemies, I'll show them to you if I encounter them. Or when I encounter them. So I'll see you guys in a minute.
Alright, that takes care of you guys.
Alright, that's all the monsters killed. Let's get out of here. Yes. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next episode. I'm Laddie the Outcast, and I'll see you guys later.